You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with weather and traffic.
Chelsea, what can people expect walking out the door this morning?
Heat and humidity again today. Yes, indeed. It's going to be another hot one out there. Plus, we'll see some scattered thunderstorms popping up once we get into the afternoon. We had some through the overnight. Those are starting to dissipate. Notice the clouds are breaking up as well. So we'll get partly sunny skies or a mix of sun and clouds in here, at least early on. Temperatures at 8 o'clock starting off around 78. We'll hit 90 by noon today. Those isolated showers will begin to develop by then. After 2 o'clock, scattered thunderstorms will be in the area. Not everyone gets wet, but they'll be around. 94 degrees will be your afternoon high temperature. But when you factor in the humidity with that, it's going to feel like the triple digits out there. In fact, we have a heat advisory that will last until 7 o'clock tonight. Kicks in at noon, will last through 7 o'clock tonight. We'll see the heat index anywhere between 105 and 109. In conditions like that, it could cause heat illness. Take it easy outside today, folks. Take plenty of breaks if you can, or if you can stay inside, just stay inside and enjoy the air.
Staying on top of breaking news out of Douglasville, where officers are investigating a homicide. They say it happened at Douglasville Commons Shopping Center. That it's at the corner of Hospital Drive and Fairburn Road. That shopping center has a Kroger there and some other stores. Now, we did see a vehicle with several bullet holes in the side. Police haven't said if that's part of their investigation, but if you know anything about this, they want you to call the Douglas County Police Department.
New for you this morning, improvements are coming to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and there are changes that could impact your future trips.
11 Alive's Ariana Maniz is live for us with more on where that money is going. Ariana.
Aisha, Cheryl, $40 million will be poured into Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport, and it's all about travelers improving their experience before they hit the skies. Now, this money is coming from the bipartisan infrastructure bill that President Biden signed last year to improve the nation's crumbling roads, bridges, and airports. And for Atlanta specifically, this money will go to Concourse C. Now, take a look at your screen. This grant funding will expand, update, and modernize what they're calling a 40-year-old terminal by enlarging holding rooms, restrooms in the central corridor. The project will also improve ADA compliance and is estimated to create 500 construction jobs. Now, this money comes at a time when airports are dealing with an influx of travelers. TSA says Friday alone, last Friday, they screened 2.5 million travelers. Back to you.
All right, a lot of people moving through despite the challenges. Ariana, thank you. And a little later this morning, we're going to hear more about this investment from Senator John Ossoff and Congresswoman Nikema Williams. They're going to join Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens to talk about how the changes are going to make traveling a better experience for passengers. They're having a press conference at 10:30.
Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here's what's happening now. LabCorp says it will start testing for monkeypox, majorly bumping up the nation's testing capacity. Right now, Georgia has 14 confirmed cases of the virus, putting us in the top 10 states in the nation. There's a vaccination event in Fulton County this weekend. For more on who's eligible, just head to 11alive.com.
The GBI is looking for the person responsible for blowing up a unique Georgia landmark. The video shows the moment a blast destroyed the Georgia Guidestones in Elbert County. Investigators say this car drove away soon after. This was Wednesday morning. There was a lot of damage to the 19-foot tall pieces of granite, so crews had to tear it all down.
Fighting inflation and staffing shortages while taking care of kids, the Bells Ferry Learning Center in Woodstock says it had to take some drastic steps to stay open, like raising wages nearly 8%. And raising tuition. Others can't overcome the challenges. A new study found nearly 16,000 child care centers closed during the pandemic.
Attention shoppers, you may notice some higher prices at the Costco food court. Now, do not worry, the hot dog soda combo is still available. But if you're a fan of those bacon and cheese stuffed chicken bakes, it'll cost you $1 more, and the drinks are up 10 cents. Time now is 6:55.
Here is a look at what you need to know before you head out the door. Boris Johnson bowing out. The UK Prime Minister has officially agreed to resign. Johnson had previously rejected requests by his cabinet to step down in the wake of ethics scandals, but the pressure increased after nearly 50 ministers agreed to quit and told him to leave too.
The former Minneapolis officer who killed George Floyd will learn his federal sentence later today. Derek Chauvin is already serving 22.5 years on criminal charges for Floyd's death. It sparked a national outcry. Prosecutors are asking a federal judge to sentence him to 25 years for violating Floyd's civil rights.
As of today, there are no abortion clinics in Mississippi. The last one closed its doors Wednesday after a judge denied an injunction to stop the state's abortion ban from taking effect. The law bans nearly all abortions with few exceptions. The state can start performing that law and enforcing it today.
Today, 17 Americans will receive the nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Some honorees include the late John McCain, Apple co-founder Steve Jobs, former Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, actor Denzel Washington, and Olympic gymnast Simone Biles. Congratulations to all.
Brush off those moves like Jagger and get ready to say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Usher and Maroon 5 are headlining a benefit concert tonight honoring the late Congressman John Lewis. The beloved benefit happening at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That event happens every year, inspired by the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision of a beloved community. UGA alum and NBC sports correspondent Maria Taylor will be tonight's host.
With depression skyrocketing after the pandemic and suicide rates among young people on the rise, This Morning Today is reporting on a treatment that could provide a lot of new hope and promises instant results. Tune in right after 11 Live Morning News to see how this therapy works and hear from patients who say these sessions literally save their lives.
Well, if you're going out by noon today, maybe got some lunch, you want to eat outside, meet me, right? That's what you say. Meet me over at such and such. Let's have a little bite to eat. Temperatures will be on the hot side. We're looking at 90 degrees by noon. Some isolated showers will start developing by that time as well. By 3 o'clock, we're approaching our daytime high. I think we'll be right around 93 degrees. 94 will be the high today. Scattered showers, thunderstorms will be around by 3. In fact, for our drive home, it'll be the same. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures right around 91 degrees by 6 o'clock tonight.
Happy anniversary to former President Carter and Rosalind Carter. Married for 75 years.
I always forget their anniversaries right after mine. They've been married a tad longer than
Just a
What was
tad.
yours?
37 years.
Happy anniversary!
A tad longer.
A little bit.